Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students. How are you all? I hope so that you all are fine and enjoying good health. As you know that we have completed 5 chapters from textbook and from workbook, and we are now going to solve test 1. It is your test and you have to do it yourself, and I hope so that you will do it very vigilantly. This is B part on page number 32, textbook quiz. So students, look here, this is the part 1. Give short answers to these questions. And different questions are given here, and these questions are related to first 5 chapters and related to the poems which we have learned in that chapters. So students, this is your test and you have to do it yourself, because you all have learned these chapters very well, and I'm going to just give you some hints about these chapters, and you will do it with the help of that hints and with the help of that chapters, and you will find the answers by yourself. And you don't have to write it out on your notebooks. You just have to add some lines in the page, on the page, and you just have to write down the answers here. Okay students, let's start from the first one. Now look at A part. What was Black Beauty's mother called? Students, this is from the lesson My Early Home, and this is chapter number 3. This chapter is about animals and plants, and you can easily give the answers of this question. That what is said about the Black Beauty's mother, that what she called. The B part, whose eyes filled with tears when they heard the words of their son. You can remember it very well that this is from chapter number 3, the Wooden Bowel, and chapter number 2. This is Wooden Bowel. It is a person, a boy, his family, home, and friends. This is about the story of these people, and you have to give the answers by reading that chapter. C part. Who said there is no school here? Okay students, you have recently learned the story The Message in a Bottle. So you can find the answer quite easily, that who have said there is no school here. Question D. Where were Dorothy and Tuto going when they met the scarecrow? Now students, you can easily understand that it's the very beginning, the chapter number 1, Dorothy meets the scarecrow. By reading that chapter, you can give the answer of this question. Question E. Who said, somebody must sing or winter will seem long? It's from a very beautiful poem, the poem from of chapter number 1, Robin. And you have read about that that who said somebody must sing. This is very beautiful poem, and by remembering that poem you can give the answers. So students, this is your test and you have to give the answers of these questions by yourself. Now here is second activity. Activity number 2. Give complete answers to these questions. Here in activity 1 you have to give the short answers, but in activity 2 you have to give long answers of these questions. Question number 8, this is also from the previous chapters, chapter 1 to 5, which you have read earlier, and the poems which you have read in that chapters. So you can give the answers very well students. Question A. Where would you find the bat at noon? So students, this is from the poem Moon, the moon. You will give the answers of this question in a quite good way, and you have learned from that poem that where would you find the bat at noon. Question B. What did Beauty and the other young horses like to do together? As I have told you earlier that the question number 1 of A part is also given from that chapter, and the name of that chapter is My Early Home. And Black Beauty is the name of the horse, and I have told you that this whole story is about animals and plants. So you can give the answers by reading that story. Part C. What were the girls pretending to be in playtime? So, students, this is as playtime is mentioned here, and you can quite easily understand that the name of the poem is Playtime, and this is actually the adventure and imaginations. And what were the girls pretending to be in playtime? What they wanted to be, what they were pretending. You can give the answers from this question from that poem. Now, students, we move towards the part C. This is working with words. Working with words, and the one part of working with words is complete the following similes. Similes are actually the comparison of one thing with the other thing by using the word as or like. And you have read earlier in the previous chapters about similes. So you can refer, I will refer this to you, and you have to find out the answers from the previous chapter, and you have to solve these blanks by putting the right one similes here. The first one is as good as dash, as dry as dash, as heavy as dash, as dark as dash. You will look at the poem Robin, and you will find the answers of these all similes over there, and you can write it very well. So, students, its B part, the working with words, is write the opposites of the following. And you know that you have learned the opposites of words, different words in different chapters. And you can find these words right in the poem Robin. And you can write the answers by putting the lines over here, and you have to write down the opposites of these words in this in the given space, in the space next to the word. So, students, the first one word is never, B quickly, C liked, D went. I hope so that students, you have quite easily understand that how you have to solve this test. And this is these all are the questions and all the exercise work you have learnt earlier, and you can easily give the answers of these. So I hope so. If you find any problem, you just write in comments, so that your opinion is very much important to us, so that we can improve our video. And you subscribe our channel, so that you can get the next one work very early. And inshallah ta'ala, I hope so that you will do this test very in a very good way. Okay, take care of yourself. Allah Hafiz, students.